been a while since I've both recorded. I hope it's recording. Yep, we are. And since I've ridden. As you can tell by how much I'm out of breath. Holy crap. A bit windy today. Woke up too late for the track. So here we are. Yeah. What has been going on since I've been out? Since I haven't uploaded. In probably over a year at this point. Maybe even 2 years. I genuinely don't even know. I happened to have a little mishap at the track last time I was there, which is June 1st of last year. So almost a year ago, being that it's May 17th now. Oh man. I had a pretty heavy get off on the finish line. Jump on the main track at J-Riz. You need help?
I'm not getting no way.
I bet. Anyways, so I had a pretty heavy get off. Might do a video explaining that more in depth, but all you need to know is I crashed heavy. Heaviest crash I've ever had on a dirt bike. I ended up breaking my right femur. Pretty clean break. And they ended up putting a titanium rod into it, so yeah. It's not the only crash I've had during the off season for while I was off, but one of the heavier ones for sure. The heaviest one. Before I got back off road, I was just riding around doing my thing. I was actually doing wheelies at a stunt lot with some family and friends, and I crashed. I looped a wheelie, and I broke my collarbone, my right one. Oh, again on my right side. So that wasn't too bad. I was out of work for about a month, actually exactly a month. And then I was back. The doctor told me I could come back basically whenever I felt like it. And here I am. Actually, funny enough, almost 2 months later. Actually, yeah, exactly 2 months later. I crashed on March 15th. My next day, well, I guess not 2 months later then. But close enough. So I crashed on March 15th. My next day of work would have been March 17th, but I came back April 17th. So, yeah. And today is May 17th. Voice crack. May 17th. I might do a video where I go like at a story time or whatever, like a ride and tell or something like that, where I tell you more in depth about all the crazy stuff that's been happening over the last year. I don't know. I feel like I should, but who knows. Regardless, oh brother, it feels good to be back off-road, dude. It has been a while. And it's not the track, but I woke up too late for the track, and I kind of just took that as a sign that, you know, maybe I shouldn't go ride the track for my first time riding back off-road. Maybe that's a little too risky, especially because it's kind of windy and overcast today. So, here we are. The great outdoors. Great smoke. That actually isn't that bad. Kind of curious to see how much this road is open, because it usually doesn't open all the way until Memorial Day, which is actually next weekend. But it's also been a really warm off season season here in Utah, which kind of sucks because then I couldn't ride. It was like the best weather we've ever had for riding in December. It really wasn't that cold, which was nice, but it wasn't nice because I couldn't ride. So trade-off, I guess. But I am just gonna try and be careful today. That is the main goal. Not pushing it, not trying to show off, not racing up the mountain. I want to chill out, ride my own ride, which is, I guess, a good reason why I came up here alone actually today. I know that's not recommended because it's trash and there's no one there, but in all honesty, it's like riding alone is kind of nice too. You just try to find a place that has a lot of other people, and it can be kind of nice just to ride your own ride. You don't really feel a whole lot of pressure from anyone else. Like if you're on a group ride and everyone's a lot better than you, you're not going to be having fun, I guarantee it. Unless those other people know what your skill level is and know that you're going to take it easy, it's not going to be a very fun time for you. So riding alone can be kind of nice too, as long as you know what you're doing. And yeah. Woo! That was a lot louder than I was expecting. There's a motorhome up, or a trailer. That's crazy. There's no way. It almost looks abandoned, but I'm genuinely not sure. It's kind of chilly up here today, I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad I wore a jacket. Man. It's not quite the kind of cold that makes your fingers go numb, but it's pretty close. Getting arm pump. That's a very good sign that I have not ridden in a while. At least off-road, because again, I was doing wheelies for a bit there. I'm definitely going to go back to doing wheelies, but I have to get my off-road and track schedule figured out before I do that. Because track is definitely the main priority. And I may or may not be planning on getting a separate bike to build a sort of a stunt bike to practice wheelies on. I'm not going to say when I plan on getting it or what it's going to be, but know that I do plan on getting at least a second bike. There might be a couple that I'm looking at. Anyways guys, that's going to be the video for today. Yeah, that's the new bike. I also kind of forgot to do a bike reveal, but here it is. It's a 2025 YZ450F Monster Edition. I didn't pay actually extra for this. I paid the same price I would have paid for the base, like the blue model, regular blue. I just found a good deal on this, so I bought it. But anyways, I might do a video more in depth on this bike itself. I don't know. And like I just said, I think I might do a video, possibly even the next video I do. It's more in depth of my injury and basically just what's been going on the last year. But regardless, sorry for the short video, but it really wasn't supposed to be a long one anyways. I mean, nothing really happened. Nothing really happened while riding today. I was just kind of riding around and talking, and yeah. And then I got home and found out that most of the video files were corrupted. So I also have to get a new action camera now, apparently, because it's just kind of a hassle to do with this GoPro. I'm looking at probably an Insta360, so hopefully I get that sometime in the near future, and then I can start recording videos more often, I hope. Yeah, anyways, peace out.